Hi, it's Pam. I am Miss Pam, I am. And I'm going to be your little ray of sunshine here on Saturday morning on A Different Pretty. I thank you all for joining me today. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a 47-year-old mother of two. I have been married to my very best friend for 31 years. He is the only man I've ever loved, and he is my best friend, and I'm his. I have been born and raised in Texas, and I live in a tiny Texas town, and I'm very proud to be a Texan. Texan does not mean redneck or hillbilly, not by any means, although I can be a little redneck, which redneck to a redneck just means I'm very opinionated, outspoken, hard-headed, play hard, you know, that kind of thing. Pardon me. You're here with me in my bed this morning because I have a very severe bout of pneumonia, and if I am not well in a couple days, my doctor says he's going to put me in the hospital. However, my son is getting married on Saturday, October 7th. And come hell or high water, I'm walking down the aisle and sitting and seeing him get married. So I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm taking all of my medications. I've been in bed for 2 weeks. Hello. So yes, I'm resting. I've only just got my voice back. I had laryngitis for about a week and a half. So I don't normally sound this weird. But being Texan, yes, I do sound weird, just not this weird. I don't know. As I revealed in my little video for Nikki, my oldest son is in prison. Therefore, my daughter-in-law and my 3 grandchildren live with us in this little bitty house, and my husband is the only one who works. So we are under a financial strain at the moment, like we haven't been since we first married. But it's okay, because all of my needs are met, and then some. Our channel is just going to be about real life and real women. And I was a nail tech for 15 years and developed an allergy for the chemicals that you use, so I had to quit doing that. And then my last job, I was a secretary that I had to quit doing because I developed lupus about a year ago, and that's what a lot of my channel is about. It's about my journey with my illness, and I'm sure a lot of that will flow over into this channel, because it's just, you know, it's what I live. I'm still an artist. I was a muralist for a few years, and most of my work was done in office buildings, and I don't do that anymore. One of the main reasons I don't do that is because I'm a perfectionist, and I'm never satisfied with my work. I'm never happy with what I do. So I feel like when people paid me, I felt like I was cheating them, robbing them somehow. You'll find this very funny, but I got paid $50 an hour to do what I did, and everyone was thrilled with my work. However, I wasn't. And the thought of me doing all of the work, and in the end, someone telling me that they didn't like it, that was always a, I don't know, to me that was always a possibility And it was just, I knew I wouldn't be able to handle the criticism and the rejection if they did. So I don't paint for the public anymore. I've done a lot of acrylic and pastel and watercolor and oil on canvas and things, and I've given almost all of it away or sold it. I only have actually one piece left that I painted, and maybe at some point I'll show you. But I knit, I crochet, I scrapbook, I sew. I've made a lot of purses. I've got some socks I'm working on while I'm knitting. I love to cook. That's a great creative outlet for me. And so those are some of the things that I want to bring to the channel. My husband and I were foster parents for 10.5 years. And one of the things that I tried to just drill into their heads is to not let the horrible things that have happened to you in your past dictate the person that you become. Because the more I talk to people, the more I realize there are very few who had a perfect childhood and a perfect upbringing. Somewhere along the line, some adult did some stupid thing that messed them up. And I'm better now through 3 years of therapy, but at one time I was a wreck. I was just, I was so self-destructive. I was an addict. I was a mess. And I don't know how much my husband stuck with me because, you know, some things have been really bad. And my boys will tell you that there were times when things were really bad because their mother was a nut. But now I'm nutty in a fun way. The channel that A Different Pretty is something that I've thought long and hard about. And after I decided what I wanted the channel to be about, I began to watch a lot of YouTube videos and subscribe to a lot of different women to look for the ones that I thought fit the bill, who already, their personality and their message, and their joy and their positivity was already being exemplified in the videos that they were making, and I felt that they were perfect group of women to collab together to make A Different Pretty. Because being pretty is not just about the outside. It's also about the inside. My grandmother used to say that pretty is skin deep, but ugly goes all the way to the bone. Well, I think pretty goes all the way to the bone. Because you may see a pretty person and be around them 5 minutes and they're disgusting because they're ugly on the inside. And I want to encourage women to not be afraid to let the real you show, because we all have aspects of ugliness and aspects of prettiness, but we can work with those and we can enhance the prettiness. We can learn how to minimize the ugliness and just be who we are and make it all work. I want to leave something behind besides a tube of lipstick and a pair of high heels, because there's more to me than that. And there's more to you than that. And you really need to find somebody to share that with. And I hope through the 7 wonderful girls that we have assembled here, we can each contribute in some way to help you look inside yourself and find the pretty that is there, because it is there. It may need some polishing, and it may need a little eyeshadow and lipstick smeared on it, but hey, who doesn't? I mean, I'm here today, no makeup. barely able to talk on good days. You know, I get ribbed all the time about the way I talk just because I'm Texan. And the pneumonia just makes it worse. Thank you very much for joining our channel. I hope you're as excited as we are. We don't know where we're going because it's an open field. We can do what we want to do. We get to make the choices where we go. We get to decide what we show, what we portray, and we get to decide for ourselves the positiveness that we want to bring to you in the areas, you know, on a different day and a different week. You know, something totally different maybe is going on in my life than somebody else's. And to have one theme and 7 different opinions on that one theme is going to really be awesome.